First off, y'all is messy.
Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love her. That girl is.
Okay guys, so welcome back to another video. Today we are getting into the most devastating, embarrassing time of my life. I think honestly this bypassed the time the bird pooped on my head, because I locked this memory so far back deep inside of my brain that it took this video right here
to an expected
I'm gonna
end,
let y'all watch.
but your life does not.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It took
Oh
this video,
my God,
in order for me
bruh,
to unlock that memory. So I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Okay, so first off, it's one person who knows this story like really good, like from the very beginning. She know everything, and she even experienced this with me, and y'all gonna understand what I mean whenever I start like telling the story or whatever. So anyways, this happened back in high school. I was 18 at the time. This was 2017. And it was like in the beginning of the year, getting ready for graduation, or maybe I just graduated. It could have been summertime. Actually, I think it was summertime. So funny thing is, okay, back in high school, y'all know, have y'all ever grown up and you've had like this super big crush on someone that was like not in the same age group as you? So let's say maybe, you know, some age groups before, you know what I'm saying, like maybe 5-6 years older than you. Maybe it's someone brother and you see that person or whatever. So it was one of those things. So anyways, during high school, all of the girls, because we all talked, all of the girls had this one particular crush. It didn't matter who you was, you had this one particular crush. This guy was one of our big athletes for our year. Like, you know, when you, like the year that we graduated our class, he was one of the athletes in our class brother, right? So apparently he, like, you know, I think used to go to the same high school, or maybe like went to a different high school in the area, but he stuck around after graduating and, you know, hyped his brother up, you know what I'm saying, and just used to come to games and so on and so forth. So we would see this man often, not really often, but anytime his brother playing, baby, he's there cheering. Okay, so again, his family was huge in the committee and everything else, so it was something where we would see this man. So I don't know why during like maybe junior year, senior year in high school, I don't know whether it was because our hormones was raging or what, but every single, almost literally every single girl that was in that school, in that class, had a crush on this man's brother. So we're like, oh, he's so fine. Like every time we see him, we in a group like, oh, he's so fine, right? We at the games, we at the parent teacher student meeting, anywhere we see this man, we like, oh, this man is fine. But y'all don't understand, he was so fine to us. Like now I look back and be like, ah girl, what the hell. But excuse me, but at that time he was one of the finest men we ever seen. So of course we like, he looking good. Dude was like a brown skinned dude. Honestly, he was lighter than brown. He was like, he was maybe like Chris Brown color. He had freckles. He was like real, like, you know, stocky or whatever. He was that dude, you know, he was cute, pretty smile. He had one of those like pretty boy looks to him, right? So we just like, dog, like this man is so fine. Like so many people wanted him, and I'm not even kidding. It was a good like 15 to 20 of us that will huddle up like, this man, we're after this man. So it's like, it was crazy. Just to give y'all an idea of how good this man looked, you know what I'm saying, at the time. So Me and my best friend, my best friend, she got a crush on him too. We crushing. We're young. We're crushing. She's like, man, the things I do to him, right? We're just so young, but we got a crush on this man. So I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie, he looked good. But mind y'all, at the time during my senior year, I was in a relationship almost like practically all of the year. So we had like a very shaky last couple of months before our breakup. This guy, we were together maybe like 2 years or something, but we ended up having a very shaky last couple of months because different things happened, which that's going to be a different story time for a different day, and it wasn't on me, okay? But anyways, we was having like issues, so we weren't really seeing eye to eye. So, it was time for us to graduate. Now, nothing in my brain was telling me that I was ever going to like cross paths with that guy, right? So mind you, the guy's brother was into my friend at a time, was into my friend at a time. And so during the time of us graduating, right? Like we're graduating, mind you, his brother must have been like, he wasn't 21. He could have been like 22, 23. Like he was kind of older. Like, he was older than me. I was 18. So anyways, okay. Yeah, I just have to get so funny. So anyways, the thing was, I ended up graduating. And so, of course, before everyone split up and go to college, we're having house parties. We're having graduation parties. We having parties. We meet now. We're going to, we're doing everything to like still hang out with your close high school friends. So, in particular, like I said, the guy that went to our school, we don't call him Jay. Jay was interested in my best friend. So, his brother... we'll call him Lee. So his brother Lee was like, oh, who her friend, right? And oh my God, y'all, I cannot explain to y'all the feeling I got. It was like butterflies, because I'm like, I felt like he was out of my league. We all felt like he was out of our league. I'm like, oh my God, he's worried about me, like little on me, like what? So my friend like, oh, I'm jealous, like I'm hating everyone. She was just like, I'm hating on you, like I'm hating. So Lee's like, yeah, like what's up? So we exchange numbers, we texting, whatever. And at this point, not gonna lie, he had maybe like 1 kid or 2 kids or something. It was just like he had a whole life, okay? He was an adult for real. So I'm like, I don't know what I could have honestly been thinking about this whole situation, but whatever I was thinking, it was just not what it was going to be. So anyways, Lee's like, I want to see you. You should stop by my house, like, so I can see you. Nothing in my head. Like, now I would never do something like that. I would never just go by a guy's house. I would never do that. But then, I was hot. So let me tell you something. This story time has taught me not to wear a glueless wig and not to be so goddamn hot, okay? So, anyways, go to this apartment complex. Mind you, my friend is driving. That's why I said she know the story full-fledged. I had on this cute glueless wig, and I'm gonna try to include a picture somewhere so y'all can see it. It was so cute, and like it was just the cutest wig ever, but it was glueless. It was something similar to whatever I just put up. So, yeah. I get up, I'm nervous. I'm talking about stomach turning, hot, sweating, everything. Like, everything just, I'm nervous. And so I walk up to the door, his apartment complex. I knock on the door. He answers the door. Mind you, I'm a tiny woman. I'm 5 foot, maybe like 120, 125 pounds. Y'all, this man have to be like 6'2", 6 foot. He's like big and cocky, like towering over me. So I'm looking like, intimidated. Okay, first off, I'm still wet behind the ear. I'm 18 years old at this point. This man, I gave him 21, 22. He was probably like 25, 26. He was older, okay? Anyway, so I'm looking like, what is going on? So anyways, walk inside his house. Of course, it's a nice apartment because he's an established man. He got a nice sofa, whatever. Woo. So we go into the room. Mind you, my friend is chilling outside. It's so funny because she chilling outside because we just did not have nothing to do. We were literally 18 during the summer on like a Fat Monday or something, like on a regular Monday, nothing to do. So she's excited to hear what's about to happen. So she's outside waiting on me, just waiting. Like it's insane. So anyways, we chill on the bed or whatever, and he was like, you know, I just want you to come over to get to know you, da 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 da. Like, I want to get to know you in person. Like, I only seen you at the games, and da 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 da. So in my head, I'm like, ooh, he see me at the games. Y'all, mind y'all, this man is fine. Like, I like me a fine man, and this man is fine. Like, he was so sexy. Then, now I don't know how he look, okay? But anyway, so we was chopping it up, talking, ooh, you know, talking to each other, smiling, whatever. And so he's like, you know, oh my God, you're so tiny. He was like, I did not like really pay attention to how little you are. He was like, stand up, I bet I can pick you up. And I'm like, no, because one thing about me, I do not like being picked up. Like, I'm not the one to be like, oh, you know, when a dude be like, oh, where my hug at? They come and like pick me up or whatever. Or they, you know, like, I don't like being picked up. I'm not on a roller coaster. Don't be picking me up because I'm already little. You know what I'm saying? That's just something I've dealt with my whole entire life. So back to the story. He's like, I bet I can pick, like, I know I can pick you up, maybe with one hand. So now he's challenging himself, right? So I'm sweating. Like, for me, I have something about sweating whenever I like get a drink in me, or whenever I feel like intimidated or a little nervous, I get to sweating, okay? And so I was sweating. Mind y'all, I had a glueless wig on my head. Remember, I said that. So literally, God be my witness. So literally this man says, come on, like, let me try, like, you okay? It's just us two in here, like, you okay? I'm not gonna do anything, like, I just want to get to know you. Like, he wasn't even trying to do anything with me, of course. Hopefully he wasn't, because I was 18, but hold on. Okay, he was like, you know, I just want to try to pick you up. So I'm like, okay, fine, because at this point he's like, like, I'm trying to pick you up, I'm trying to pick you up. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I gave in, like, okay, you can pick me up, whatever. So this man's, I'm standing in front of him, mind y'all, I'm like this, because he's taller than me and bigger than me. So we're standing by like a dresser. Sorry, y'all. We're standing by like a dresser. The dresser was right here. He's in front of me like this, and I'm like that. So he's like, he picks me up and like puts me back down. He's like, okay, like, you know, whatever, like, you like, let me try one hand. I think he did something to where when he picked me up, y'all, his hand was stay on my wig, y'all. This man hand stood on my wig. And when I came down, you remember the man when he was like, and when I came down, he put me down. He did, my wig went with it, like, bruh. My wig slid off my head. I felt the wind. And the thing was, he hadn't looked up yet, bro. I did it so fast. I grabbed my head, grabbed my wig. Boy, I got behind him. I'm like, no. Y'all, mind you, I buried this story so deep into my memories that it took me to see that video. And I'm gonna pull up the video for y'all. Like, if I ain't show y'all the video already, I'm gonna show y'all it right now. I buried that story so deep into my memories because that was one of the most embarrassing. I mean, I literally put the most embarrassing time was when a bird pooped on my wig. Oh no, baby. I would have done that any day. My wig slid off my head like a hat, okay? And it was on the floor. I turned around, picked up my wig, cause no, this was the worst time of my life. So I stood behind him, and he's just the sweetest guy ever. He's like, it's okay. Like, I've seen all kind of stuff. I've seen my ex-girlfriend give birth. Like, that's nothing. You're worried about the wrong thing. I'm like, please don't look. I'm in that thing hyperventilating, nervous, scared, embarrassed, shocked, full of all the emotions you could think of. So I put the wig back on my head. Wig is probably crooked as all outdoors, okay? Because one thing about it, I was not about to be walking out with them bum buns in the back of my head. I think I might have had some dookie braids, something crazy under this wig. Like now under my wigs, I'll probably have like a bun. I don't like braiding my hair no more, cause I take my wig off, wash my hair or whatever, and get to it or whatever. So yeah, then I had them dookie braids. So I'm like, please, this man cannot see my hair. So I literally put that thing on, probably crooked. I was like, yep, my time to go. When I was walking out, I ain't gonna lie, he did give me a kiss. He did. But besides that, baby, I was running out that door. Went downstairs and hopped in my friend's car. She looking at me, I'm looking at her. Bust out laughing because she already know my wig was sitting crooked. I'm like, my wig fell off. This girl couldn't even drive. She just had to stop, stay parked, and cry laughing. But the whole thing about it though, the whole kicker, the whole shocker to it, was that this man was everybody's crush. And when I say that, I'm not lying. Like, he was one of those people like how a guy group, right? You have to think about how like a football team might look at how one woman, and it's okay to know a beautiful woman when you see a beautiful woman, like Megan Fox, Megan Good. You cannot deny they are beautiful. And if you do, it's like you on some hate. You know what I mean? You can't deny it. He was just one of them good looking men. You just can't deny it. He looked good. And it was just it was crazy. So yeah, that's the story time about when my glueless wig slid off my head on the first meetup of one of my biggest crushes in my life. I mean, I don't think I crushed that hard on someone in a long time. Like, actually crushed. That was like, I was crushing hard. Like, manifesting that thing. I think everybody was manifesting that thing in high school. We was just manifesting that thing. Every time we see them, like, look at me, look at me, look at me. Like, really manifesting that thing. But yeah, you know, I feel like a lot of girls from high school, if y'all do watch this video, y'all gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. But I never told this story because I'm telling you, I hid it to the back of my mind. It was locked in a case that it took a certain key to unlock that case for me to get that CD out and play it. I'm telling y'all, that video, it opened up a forgotten memory. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Because I would have never thought about that memory unless it happened. And when I thought about it, it played in my head and I started crying and laughing at that video. But I was crying and laughing because I felt her pain. The fact that she's like, oh my God. Oh my God. You do not wear glueless wigs. And if your wig has never slid off your head, you don't understand the feeling. The only person who at that very single moment who is able to feel that feeling and save you is God. Oh my God. Like, what? So yeah, I was gonna drop a spend a day with me, but I was like, man, I gotta get this story off my chest because this is something I had to. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the story. You know, I hope y'all come back for more videos. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, comment, like, and share, whatever. Again, thank you so much for being on my channel. Please look at my updated videos from last week. Well, my just posted videos from last week. Again, thank you so much, and I wish y'all a very great day or night.